I just did a job for a customer who recently replaced his garage door torsion springs, and unfortunately, he paid a pretty penny just to have the wrong springs installed on his garage door. And whenever I see something like that happen to a customer, I immediately want to help them. So in this video, we're going to talk about how we help that customer, and by extension, how we can probably help you within the garage door community. Let's party. I believe this is the 9405 or one of the 9100s. This is a 16 by 8 foot door, and earlier basically this door had an imbalance. That cable came off on the floor. I don't know if you can see that. Show you the cable here. Yeah, so the cable came off, and what we have is a pair of 207/25 springs that are making this door too hot. So that's what's thrown the balance off on this door. It should be a pair of 207 by 1 3/4 33s is what we have right there. Putting new cables, making sure this door is nice and balanced, calling it a day. So now these torsion springs are direct from Wayne Dalton. In other words, we're going with original parts. By the same token, we also have original parts with the Wayne Dalton cables. And these cables right here are the 116, they're basically the 3 32nd gauge cables for a 16 by 8 foot door. If this was a 7 foot door, you would need the 101s. It's very important that you make sure that if you're replacing cables, don't put cables that are not these smaller loops. These are the cables that this specific garage door needs. All right. Okay. So the springs that were not proper to that specific Wayne Dalton garage door happen to be these right here. And these look like perfectly brand new springs that have no problem with them. Now, I will not be using these springs on any new garage door. They're used springs, and we don't put used springs on new garage doors or for our garage door repair replacements. So I wanted to highlight them in this video specifically because here we have a perfectly good set of springs that were installed improperly on a Wayne Dalton garage door. It made that door specifically hot. That is, it made it too light for it to operate. Now, not too long ago, the customer had spent good money to have these springs installed on his Wayne Dalton garage door. But here we are a few months down the road, and now he's having to do that work, that job again, and he's wasted money on obviously these perfectly good springs that have no use for him nor myself. The reality is this is something very common within the garage door industry, where a specific garage door technician, perhaps someone who doesn't do their due diligence in making sure that the door is properly weighed, that they consider the door brand, they consider the door weight, they consider the drums and the cables and all of those other factors, and they just put any spring on the door. I see it happen most often with Wayne Dalton 9100 model doors. And it's not that that door is hard to configure with springs. It's really easy. That door is a super light door, but that's the point that we're trying to highlight here, is that whenever we're dealing with a specific garage door spring repair and we need to understand the configuration of the garage to be able to purchase and order and get the right springs for that door, it takes time. So obviously you're going to be able to find springs on the internet, and you might think that what you're purchasing is the exact springs that you have, or might be the right springs for your garage door. Yet I'm here to tell you that may not necessarily be the case. Now, by no means am I saying here that you do not have the right to repair. You absolutely have the right to repair your own things. But what I would like to stress, what I would like to emphasize, is that the process is a little bit more intricate. And thus, if you have no desire to replace your own garage door springs, and you're not looking to try and see if you can hunt down or shop endless hours for the perfect springs for your garage door, then that's where reaching out to a garage door contractor makes sense. Of course, these are oil-tempered springs, so it could be that maybe somewhere in the internet someone might emphasize that oil-tempered springs are the way to go. I would agree if you are in areas where you have perhaps a little bit more humidity, say you're on the coastline, or perhaps you have a lot of salt air or sea air, then yeah, oil-tempered springs are the way to go. But in the area where I'm at here in Southern California, specifically even in the desert, I would consider a galvanized springs. Now that doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It's strictly and specifically a preference. And some garage door guys like to go with galvanized. Sometimes they like to go with oil tempered. I'm like that. I will use a specific spring for a specific scenario. And for this specific Wayne Dalton garage door that we replaced these mismatched springs on, we ended up going with an oil tempered spring. Now, of course, if we are considering other garage door brands, the factors, or I should say the determining factors, will still apply. That is, you're still going to be able to look at the door weight, you're going to look at the door size, you're going to look at the drum size, you're going to look at the configuration of the track assembly, and all of that, again, is important to consider. If you are tackling this project on your own, there's a lot of homework on the back end, and that's where I think many homeowners are probably are in a rush, or maybe because they have that broken spring, their vehicle is stuck, they don't have the time to investigate all that. So I see how that pressure, that strain, that stress could affect the decision-making process of looking for new torsion springs. Now there is a word of caution here that I would like to highlight. You want to make sure where your springs are coming from. I do have a strong opinion with regards to where my specific springs are purchased from. I prefer American-made springs. I prefer springs that are made here, or at the very least manufactured here, that have good quality to them. There are a number of spring manufacturers out there. In fact, we specifically like to work with a few, and there are some affiliate links down below. I won't include the Amazon one. I'll include the ones that we feel that we can trust, that can provide a quality product when it deals with getting a good torsion spring. So that's pretty much the takeaway. I mean, again, this customer had the confidence to go with a specific dealer installer and thought that they were going to be doing the right thing for his garage door system. And he later finds out, he later comes to the realization that that was not the case. And here we are now helping them to make sure that they're getting taken care of. But don't be misconstrued here. That is, don't be confused. I am not the hero in this video. The hero is that customer. He didn't have the time, nor did he want to make the expense of doing it on his own. So instead of, again, saving another buck and buying the springs on his own, he ends up calling someone else to get the job done right. And that customer deserves a lot of encouragement for doing so. In fact, I expressed that to him when I explained to him that the springs that they put on his garage door were not the right springs. And he truly was grateful for that. I told him the truth. He was grateful that I expressed to him the reality that was now presented with his garage door situation due to the fact that it was imbalanced. So if we are honest with our customers, if we are honest with our friends in the community, and we truly want to serve them, then we're going to do the right thing for them. And he was grateful that we were able to do the right thing for them. And at the end of the day, we're always going to have a customer for life if we do the right thing and we serve them. Now, in this community, we like to help each other out. So we definitely want to hear from you. If you've had a situation where you had some dealer contractor come out, or perhaps maybe someone who was not reputable, but gave you a really good price to replace the garage door spring, just to find that later down the road, and not too much later, that is, in a short amount of time, that they did not put the right springs. What was that experience like? How did you remedy that? Did you end up doing the job on your own and looking for your own springs, or did you call another company out? At the same time, we want to know from you dealer installers. You dealer installers have these situations probably pop up, presented on a daily basis. So what have you guys seen? Have you guys seen some really bad shoddy work when going with whatever type springs on a garage door? What have you done to make sure that that problem has been mediated and rectified? We definitely want to know about that. Please chime down below, because that's one way that we can help out this community. Of course, we have a number of videos that highlight the importance of determining the right torsion springs. So check out one of those videos right here. As always, I want to thank y'all for partying with me. Y'all stay safe.